deal breaker if a man asks you out on a first date but then expects to split the bill with you?
Yeah, I'm a princess, so.
You know what?
I'm a princess, so no, I don't have to pay. I don't need to pay. Yeah, no, it's a deal breaker. Not paying.
No second date?
No second date. Absolutely not.
Yeah, so that woman, one thing that stands out, guys, and this is for the ladies, okay? Um, that attitude is going to attract exactly the kind of men who either one, just want to fuck you, or two, they're actually broke, but they want to seem as if they have money. And of course, you might attract a man who has money or in resources and who has no social skills and has no sexual marketplace value as well. But there's all sorts of scenarios. But the kind of men you actually want to attract with that attitude of absolutely have to pay for the first date. An attractive man, someone who has options, is filtering you as well. Right? You're forgetting that that's the kind of person you're actually attracted to. Like these videos and these videos that suggest women should have this attitude. It's chipping away at not only women's happiness but men's happiness, everyone's happiness, because it's really pushing us to extremes, dividing us. Now, should a man pay for you? That's up to that's dependent upon the two people getting into a relationship with each other. Two people, it's situation by situation, right? There's no rule. But I'm going to tell you, ladies, if you want a good man, if you want a man who's not a gambler, who's willing to like gamble his life, risk getting involved with someone who's going to leave them. I'm sure you guys have been exposed to this, but, was it 3 out of 4 divorces are initiated by women? Usually, was it like third? Was it in the first? I think it was in the first year of after a divorce. Men completely just let go and move on. And after 2 years, it's 60% of men. So we got this thing about deadbeat dads, but really it's the women who are initiating these divorces, and it's the women who are coming with this princess attitude, as you heard in the video. Not this woman. This woman's she runs a good channel. This woman right here, and I don't even know if she's a trans woman or she was born a woman, but to be honest, her attitude is far greater than than a pretty girl who has a shit attitude and who expects everything handed to them and is looking for a man to just hand her everything. Guys, this is not healthy. I think big picture, society is working through these things. And to be honest, the people who buy into this garbage are going to be the ones who are left lonely, who don't have children, or if they have children, their children are going to be horrible, dysfunctional people, right? So there's an upward spiral of people who are separating themselves from this garbage, and there's a downward spiral of people who are becoming degenerate, and we're all being encouraged to do it, right? The fat acceptance, everything, transgender, everything, veganism, all that stuff, everything you want, fantasies, delusions, movies, the infantilized men playing card games. All of this stuff is encouraging society into, not society, but certain segments of society of people who are not intelligent enough or objective enough to see through it, are all falling into this downward spiral where they're not going to be reproducing and having children. So I'm not going to comment whether that's good or bad. I try not to get into that. But guys, this garbage mentality we're selling to our children, these princess videos and movies that we're allowing them to watch, it is cultivating something much deeper that's now coming to fruition. And now that we're seeing it, we need to look deeper into what's causing it. And as that woman said, she said, I'm a princess. I'm a princess. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I almost own my condo. I own my car. I don't have to work. Okay. And let me tell you that if I go out with a woman, the first thing I'm doing is I'm inviting, mostly I would invite her to like a coffee date or something adventurous like going for a hike or but I'm certainly not going to invest in you. Because think about that for a second. Someone who's willing to invest in you on the first date to spend $50 on you, $30 on you, right? What does that say about them, right? And also, what does it say about the long-term dynamics of the relationship if that's where the relationship starts? If the relationship starts as I'm bringing the money and you're bringing the pussy and the good looks, that's the foundation upon which your relationship is going to move forward from there, right? So a good man, or I say good, a careful man, a man who is not a gambler with his life, who's not willing to gamble his life for pussy, is going to be careful. Is going to be vetting you, right? The men who are willing to pay for you, they're either men who have excessive money and are just looking to get laid, and then you think you're in a relationship and then they fuck you over, or they're men that don't have resources, but they have enough to pay for the date to give you the impression and trick you into thinking they have resources also so they can get laid. So guys, especially the ladies, you know, this attitude, it's fine if that's I'm not telling you don't go down that route. If that's you, that's fine, but at least be aware of it. And guys, don't gamble. Don't gamble your life away with women like that. Like, you need to filter them out as well as they're filtering you out. Like, we need to, and it's coming. There's an inversion coming. There's a correction coming, and it's already on its way. It's already the rumblings, the seeds of this correction of, you know, in male-female relationships is well on its way. So I'll leave you with that objective perspective. Look at things from the outside in. I'll talk to you soon. And by the way, I highly recommend Sarah Dawn Moore. I love her channel. And like I said, I don't know if she's trans or if she's just a woman with a masculine characteristics, but her attitude, frankly, is that of someone who would be much more pleasant to live with, right? To be a partner with. Okay, so in that way, even though she's not super fragile and tiny and feminine and all those things, she brings a good attitude to relationships. And I'm not gonna speculate whether she's trans or not. I think she might be, but I have no clue, honestly. All right, I'll leave you with that. See you next time.